Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan.
And I'm Adam.
And today we are watching part 2 of Your Name. Thoughts on last week?
I'm intrigued. Still kind of trying to wrap my head around what exactly is happening. And some of the other thoughts I had was, I'm going to butcher the names. Hit me up with the girl's name.
Mitsuha.
So is this happening because Mitsuha wanted to go to the city? And did Take make a similar wish? Was he frustrated with life in the city and it happened kind of at the same time and they switched? Or what is his story gonna be? Wants a more peaceful life, and then I'm curious to see what his experience was. Now here's the question I have for you. Do you think it would be more difficult to go from a girl to a boy or from a boy to a girl? Take the life or the situation out of it. Which one do you think would be more whoa?
Boy to a girl.
Why?
You would probably say the opposite, right? Because I think there's just a lot of things that girls need to deal with, both, I would say, socially, physically, etc., that I don't think males can ever fully comprehend.
I think that's probably fair. I'm
actually surprised that you agree.
Well, no, I think that going from a boy to a girl, again, I think some of the social things are a little less straightforward. When you're a guy in high school, you just you either get along with that person or you don't. You're either friends or you're not. There's no there's not a lot of fakeness. You could kind of get through that and be like, oh, I'm tired today or whatever, and kind of make it in your friend group, I would imagine, if you're kind of off.
I think you're simplifying it more than I even intended.
Okay.
Just societal expectations.
Fair
even
enough.
of how a girl acts. And I think in this particular situation, I know you said take this out of it, but they've done an interesting thing in making Mitsuha in a very, very specific role in her community.
Oh yeah, Taki would not be able to do the dance and shoot a soccer.
Exactly.
He'd be out to lunch.
So where just normally, I think being a boy and then going into a girl's world would be a little more straightforward. Or sorry, becoming a girl would be less straightforward than becoming a boy. It's even going to be amplified even more because Mitsuha has the cultural pieces of a small town and is kind of under a microscope in that way. Yeah, so I think it's going to be even amplified further. But yeah, I just think boys can get away with a lot more.
Fair.
Socially in society.
I'm curious to see what happens.
Wow, this is great. We're gonna continue on. Yes, we have no idea where this is going. I'm hoping that we get the bit of the reversal, so we see Taki now.
I'm thinking we're gonna see Taki.
So let's find out. Part 2 of Your Name is coming right now.
She's gonna do him a solid though.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
まさかマジで奥寺先輩と
あれからどうなった？
よく覚えてないっすよ俺。
今日もよろしくね。ね、大輝くん。おはよう。なんか視線を感じるんやけど。
That's Taki in there.
So you're right, it is happening more than once.
In their dreams. Okay, so are we thinking it's like every day they switch? Or
well, the dates were red and blue, like in the one calendar.
yeah.
So I get the impression that it's like every other day they're living as the other person.
She, like, Mitsuha, when Taki is, like, embodying her, is so... Her
Sassy.
look is sassy.
Yeah.
And, like, her hair was, like, sassier. Her body language is sassier. Like... So I'm gathering that Taki is, like, an artist.
Yeah. Or he wants to be an architect or something like that. A lot of his things were. But that's... interesting. So the one thing I'm a little confused about is, like, it seemed like, was there a bunch of progressions of days, or they've gone backwards, or they're realizing that when they've been dreaming they've been living somebody else's life, like that part, because it seemed like she just figured it out, but then they were going backwards in the calendar and realizing that it was every other day, or were they going forward? I thought the numbers were decreasing.
I want to say maybe we were seeing snapshots of different days.
Okay.
Either that or they were like checking, because the first day she was like, her body felt weird. The second day she had the writing on her hand because he was responding to her writing on his hand.
Yeah.
So I think there was a bit of a progression.
Now they've figured out that what they're doing actually matters. Like that it's somebody else's life and not just a dream. No more $12 lattes.
Well, he can afford it.
That is definitely something a boy
Oh
would
my god!
Okay.
Okay.
"俺たちは確かに入れ替わっている。周囲の反応がそれを証明している。だから
私たちはお互いの生活を守る
Oh,
ため
cool!
入れ替わってしまっている時の注意点や守るべき禁止事項、
それから入れ替わった日の出来事を携帯に残すこと。
この謎現象をとにかくも乗り切るために。男子の視線、スカート注意、人生の
Yes, yes, yes. I love this. This is amazing. Giving each other rules.
I mean, they've done it well.
Giving each other rules. I like that you can kind of tell when Taki is in like her body because her hair, but for him, when she's in his body,
It's a little harder to tell.
But I love also that they're keeping each other updated in their phone.
But you have to, like, because otherwise you're just missing. Like, you hang out with your friends, and then the next day you have no idea what happened. But think about how hard it would be to like keep track of all those little inside jokes. But the hardest one would be the quasi date with the manager, or she just like, you're basically dating two different people, and she's doing all the work for that matter. But I'll tell you what, don't you think that a female would be better at getting a female to at least notice you?
You're asking me?
I don't know.
I would probably be the worst. I mean,
Because she was sweet.
Yeah.
Like, she was sweet with her when that happened.
Yeah.
And now she's paying attention.
Mitsuha's like, I'm carrying this entire existence here for both of us. Thank you very much. And girls take pictures of their
人の
food.
金を無駄遣いすんな。
Guys do not take pictures of their food like
バ
that.
イトしてるし。
組紐とかこれ無理だろ。
あなたバイト入れす
お前の無駄遣いのせいだろ。
I have to work because you're wasting my money.
You could really mess with somebody.
Oh yeah.
ぎ。今日は帰り道に奥寺先輩とお茶。君たちの仲は順調だよ。
てめえ、三葉、俺の人間関係変えるなよ。
ちょっと滝くん、なんで女子に告白されてんの？
お前、俺に人生預けた方がモテんじゃね？
うぬぼれんといてよね。彼女もおらんくせに。
お前だっていねえじゃねえか。
私は
俺はい
ないんじゃなくて作らないの。
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Think about the practical jokes you could pull.
It's him.
あいつに悪いか。本当に自分のおっぱい好きやな。行くよ。はよ準備しない。
I shouldn't, but I will.
数日前から肉眼でも見え始めたティアマト彗星。いつどこに見えるんでしょうか。ティアマト彗星は太陽を追うようにして東から西の空に移動して見えています。ですから日没直後、今日で
なんで制服着とんの？え？おばあちゃん、なんでうちのご神体はこんなに遠いの？
前五郎のせいでわしにもわからん。
誰だっけ？え、有名やよ。
This is where he's gonna get exposed.
Yeah. He didn't even know it was the weekend.
This'll earn him some brownie points.
Mitsuha just like got a lot stronger real quick.
三葉、 四つ葉結びって知っとるか？
結び。
土地の氏神様をな、古い言葉で結びって呼ぶんやさ。この言葉には深い意味がある。糸をつなげることも結び、人をつなげることも結び、時間が流れることも結び、全部神様の力や。わしらの作る組紐もせやから、神様の技、時間の流れそのものを表しとる。より集まって形を作り、ねじれて絡まって、時には戻って途切れ、またつながり。それが結び、それが時間。飲みない？
ありがとう。次私も。
うん、それも結び。水でも米でも酒でも、人の体に入ったもんが魂と結びつくこともまた結び。だから今日のご奉納は神様と人間をつなぐ。ここから先は隔離を。
え？
あの世のことやわ。
あの世や。
滋賀に戻るには、あんたらの一等大切なもんを引き換えにせにゃいかんよ。
I think it's, I don't know what the word is, poetic, beautiful, that you have Japanese words that are concepts, or that can mean so many different things. I think that that's really cool.
Musubi. Her explanation of that, and just like, this is Musubi, this is Musubi, and it's just that explanation. I didn't want to press pause. I just wanted to like listen to her explain it.
Yeah.
Was so cool, and just like how these concepts, these greater cultural concepts, are being shown in, you know, the plot line of what is happening in the movie is really, really interesting. There are so many layers to this. Like, the plot line itself is interesting, but then when you layer on these concepts, these words, the meaning of these things, it's so much more than that.
Well, I mean, this one strikes me as blatantly deep. Like, you can tell by how they tell the story that there's lots of things going on. And again, I'm new to this, but you hear, I'm gonna bring it back to my experience watching Haikyuu. Everybody says, oh, the second or third time I watch it, like, I see new things every time. I feel like I would have to watch this again, knowing the story, not reading the words, and just like really paying attention to what's going on to really connect with it or understand like what they're really trying to say behind the obvious.
もう片割れ時やな。片割れ時。
Teacher.
This is where the worlds merge.
そうや、 彗星見えるかな？
彗星。おや、三葉、あんた今夢を見とるな。
Does the grandma know?
涙。なんで。あ、奥寺先輩。何のこと？まさかまた三葉が。デート
I'm sorry, but like if you're going on a date with somebody, stop calling her Ms. Whatever. Like
明
let's
日
get to the
は
first
奥
thing.
寺先輩と東京デート。駅前待ち合わせ10時半のはずやったのにな。たーきくん、
うわ
ごめん、待った？
はい。いや、
とはいえ、どうせ君はデートなんてしたことないでしょうから。
会話が全然続かね
だから以下、奥手な君を助けるための厳選リンク集。
え。マジか。バカにしやがって。いませんよ。
本当？
いないっす。全然違います。
本当かな。
あ
ま、いいや。今日はありがとう。またバイトでね。
I mean, that was it's kind of sneaky to set him up on a date.
Well, she knew that he liked her.
Yeah, fair.
I think that she was like helping him.
I agree. But it's still a bit of a...
Well, he clearly wasn't taking any action. I don't think that that was bad at all.
I don't think it was bad, it was just a little presumptuous. Can you imagine you switch bodies with somebody and then find out they've set up a date for you?
If I had a crush on somebody and didn't know how to express it and the person helped me out, I might be very appreciative. But he's falling for Mitsuha. Ah! How are they gonna meet?
I don't know. She's gonna come to the city.
Oh my gosh, they need to meet.
They're definitely gonna meet.
But she lives way out. Nobody knows where she lives.
secret village. Or maybe he knows after looking at the photos.
Hmm.
デートが終わる頃にはちょうど空に
彗星が見えるね。
何言ってんだこいつ。
Wait, is that her phone number?
I think so.
Answer.
なんだ、テシーか。なんとなくサボってまっただけ。元気やよ。お祭り？そっか、彗星。今日が一番明るく見えるんやっけ。わかった。後でね。
あんたさ、三葉の浴衣期待しとるやろ。
しとらんわ。てか考えもせんかったわ。ああ、なんかあいつ声暗かったぜ。
あんたの電話が嫌やったんやろ。
お前な。
お待たせ。
押せよ。ちょっ
と、どうしたの三葉。
髪が。
She chopped her hair.
変かな。
I was not under the impression that her and Tessie had like a crush thing going on. Did you?
Which one's Tessie?
The boy. Her guy friend.
Well, I could tell that he liked her, but I didn't think it was
Really?
reciprocated. Yeah.
Oh, I was out to lunch on that.
But that's gonna fizzle now too.
Why'd she cut her hair?
I don't know.
Okay, I feel...
Maybe Daki cut her hair. Can you imagine? Surprise!
You set me up on a date? Your hair's gone. Love ya. Okay, I did not pick up the crush thing between them at all.
やっぱ男関係なんかな。失恋とか。
男子ってすぐ恋愛に結びつけるな。なんとなく切っただけやって言っとった。
すげえ。
With the falling stars.
"散々だったデートの結果は次に入れ替わった時に伝えればいい、そう思った。でもなぜかもう二度と俺と三葉との入れ替わりは起きなかった。
So it was like in between comet strikes, or?
My heart. Are they both real people?
Yes,
Okay.
I think so.
It's definitely all of this witchcraftery is all around the comet.
Yeah, I was wondering if maybe they were in like, don't laugh, like different universes, or like existed on it in the same world on a different plane or
different
whatever.
plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking something similar.
I don't know.
I'm upset. They need to meet.
They will meet though. There's a lot of movie left.
Is he drawing her? Oh my gosh, is he drawing her? No.
Is she just gonna appear?
Oh my gosh, my heart feels like it's squeezing.
He's gonna go look for her.
I'm like almost crying just thinking about it.
He's gonna go looking for her.
I hope so. Ah!
That's sweet.
Oh my gosh, I can tell I'm gonna cry for sure.
なんでこんなとこにいるんすか？
司くんに聞いて来ちゃった。
Are they all going to help her? They're gonna all go look
俺
for
が頼ん
her?
だのは親へのアリバイとバイトのシフトだろ。
バイトは高木に頼んだ。
任せとけ。でも飯おごれよ。
どいつもこいつも。
お前が心配できたんだよ。
はあ？
放っておけないだろ。筒持たせとか出てきたらどうすんだ。
筒持たせ。
滝くん、メル友に会いに行くんだって？
いや、メール友っていうか、そりゃ方言で。ぶっちゃけ出会い系か。ちげえよ。
お前最近やけに危なっかしいからな。離れて見ててやるから。
Oh, I
俺は
love
小学生
hockey.
か。
Me too.
入れ替
The
わりが途
unfortunate
切
thing is
れ
you need a whole box at
電話は
once.
通じずメールも届かずだから俺は直接三葉に会いに行くことにした。あいつに会ってみたかった。でも
はあ？詳しい場所はわからない？手がかりは街の風景だけ。
はい。
Wait, so did he tell his friends about the switching?
I don't know, because they think that he's on a dating site.
Oh. But he was just like, I don't know anything but the scenery. Like, that comment doesn't make any sense unless they know he's been switching.
No. She could have like sent him pictures and stuff of where she lived without telling him exactly. They think that he is like has this online friend that he's going to find. Like I don't think they know about the switching.
Okay.
But I think it's so flippin' cute that they're going with him.
And I didn't think, I guess now they have a friendship.
Yeah, she knows that he's into somebody else, so she's supporting him in that.
All right.
I love it. I love it. Really, it's so great.
その子との連絡も取れない。なんなのよそれ。
Do you think they're gonna fall for each other?
Ooh, that would be a good twist.
– 私たちの努力はどうなるの？
何にもやってないじゃん。
What is Takayama ramen? I know if you follow me on my other channel, you know that I have never had ramen before.
I thought you were gonna do it on this last trip.
Nope. Yeah, so I was recently in Thailand and Philippines, but I feel like for my first time having ramen, those are not the places to have it. Like,
What, so you're not gonna eat ramen until you're in Japan?
well, I might not wait until I'm in Japan, but I don't think my first ramen should be in Thailand. I feel like it should be in like a place that is recommended. So, that being said, what is Takayama ramen? Have you ever had ramen?
No.
See? Help us out. Give us the recommendations. You guys, I was going to say, you know where we live. If you don't, we split time. LA, Toronto. Let us know.
I bet you both cities have good ramen.
Oh, absolutely.
今日中に東京に戻れるかな。
まあギリギリかもな。調べるか。
サンキュー。
滝くん、それでいいの？
なんか全然見当違いなことをしているような気がしてきて。
No, stick with it.
おや、お兄ちゃん、それ糸森やろ。ようかけとるわ。なあ、あんた。
ああ、糸森やな。懐かしいな。
この人、糸森出身やで。
糸森。そうだ、糸森町。そうです。この近くですよね。
あんた。
糸森ってのは。
糸森。まさか。
もしかして彗星の。
Is it a time warp? Oh, the comet actually hit?
Wait.
I did not see this coming.
Wait! No, so okay, wait, did this happen in a past comet, or did this destruction happen with this current comet that just happened?
I mean, and
Like, how long ago did this happen?
I mean, that dude was from there. So,
She went to that party with Tessie and her friend and they all died in the comet? No.
That's not what I expected to happen.
No, he has to go, he has to cross into the underworld and then he'll find her and bring her back.
Ooh, good call.
I feel sick.
That's carnage.
え、本当にこの場所なの？
まさか。だから滝の勘違いっすよ。
違う。間違いない。この校庭、周りの山、この高校だってはっきり覚えてる。
そんなわけねえだろ。3年前に何百人が死んだあの災害、滝だって覚えてるだろ。
3 years ago.
死んだ。3年前に死んだ。まさか。だってあいつの書いたメモだってちゃんと。
What?
1200年周期で太陽を回るティアマト彗星が 地球に最接近したのが3年前の。
勅使河原とさやか。
この子なの？絶対何かの間違いだよ。だってこの人3年前に亡くなってるのよ。
つい2、3週間か前に彗星が見えるねってこいつは俺に言ったんです。だから何を。
I feel sick. No, I do.
I know you do.
This is so sad.
I could never have predicted a comet crushing a village.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's just so unexpected.
So they are in different planes of the universe.
I mean, maybe?
They're clearly traveling through time.
Yeah. But, I don't know, I think something else is going on.
What?
I don't know.
He
But
needs to bring her back to this time.
Yeah, but it's weird that, like, he was clearly having those interactions. There were notes on his phone. And only when he realized that she was no longer alive did that change.
Well, he wasn't even sure. Like, he just found out right now at the library that she died.
I know, but for all intents and purposes, seeing the village, you kind of have that feeling. There's something else going on.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay right now. It's been a long day.
I did not know she smoked.
一部屋しか取れなくてすみません。
全然。滝くんは？
まだ部屋で糸森の記事を読んでます。当時の新聞とか雑誌とか手当たり次第って感じで。
何？
いや、吸うんですね。
やめてたんだけどね。
どう思います？あいつの話。
好きだったんだ、私。ここ最近の滝くん。前からいい子だったけど、最近は特に。なんか必死で可愛くって。滝くんの言ってることはやっぱりおかしいとは思うけど。でもきっと滝くんは誰かに出会ってその子が滝くんを変えたのよ。それだけは確かなんじゃないかな。
全部ただの夢で。景色に見覚えがあったのは3年前のニュースを無意識に覚えていたから。そうじゃなければ幽霊、いや全部俺の妄想。あいつの名前なんだっけ。
What, is he forgetting her?
司くん、お風呂行ってくるって。
先輩、 俺なんかおかしなことばっか言ってて今日一日すみません。
組紐だね。綺麗。滝くんのそれももしかして組紐？
あ、これは確かずっと前に人からもらってなんとなくお守り代わりに時々つけてて。誰から？
お風呂、滝くんも入ってきたら？
はい、いえ。俺組紐を作る人に前に聞いたことがあるんです。紐は時間の流れそのものだって。ねじれたり絡まったり戻ったりつながったり、それが時間だって。あの場所なら。
Is he forgetting her?
He is.
No. No, I can't handle this. Because if he's forgetting her and they cross paths somehow, he will not remember her. And how tragic will that be?
Maybe she'll recognize the braid. For the cord.
Yeah, but if he doesn't remember her too, then it doesn't matter. I don't think I can handle this.
Do you just want to stop?
How is he forgetting her so quickly? They literally just got home from the library.
Yeah, but all the entries from his phone disappeared. Maybe there needed to be something tying her memory.
The bracelet. I'm not kidding you. I feel sick. This needs to resolve itself.
Short and sweet note.
I'm like, why is that funny?
I'm leaving. See you later. Go home.
Yes. Yes.
He's gonna cross into the underworld.
Because he was there. He was in her body when they did this.
本当にあった。夢じゃなかった。
Okay, I was worried because I thought originally from the top view that this was underwater.
Oh,
But it
you
was
thought
up
that
the
was
ridge.
in the
Yeah.
comet hole?
Yes.
You know what I mean.
The crater?
Yeah. The comet hole? Ugh. Okay. Okay. So there's a chance.
There's a chance.
But will he only rescue her or like...
I think he'll only be able to visit her in the underworld.
That's so heartbreaking. They can never be together? I'm definitely jumping to conclusions here. It's done. They can never be together.
I don't know.
Honestly, it's good that he was embodying her when they did this hike.
Oh, otherwise it would have been impossible.
Totally.
Because he had a good memory of what it looked like and where he needs to go. And he got all the history about...
Musubi.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's hope.
Okay. It's bleak there for a second.
A
A
A
little wider. River. Lake. Whoa. Very clear water. That was just a little stream before.
Yeah.
俺たちが運んできた酒だ。こっちが妹で、こっちが俺。
Mine.
彗星が落ちる前、3年前のあいつと俺は入れ替わってたってことか。時間がずれてた。あいつの半分。
Thought I was gonna drink from the bottle, but...
結び、
So did I.
本当に時間が戻るんならもう一度だけ。
That's sweet.
Ah! 彗星。
Nothing like a concussion to send you to the underworld. It's tether.
Yeah.
番明るく見えるんやっけ。
三葉、そこにいちゃダメだ。三葉、彗星が落ちる前に町から逃げるんだ。ああ、三葉、逃げろ。三葉、三葉、三葉。
She went to find him in Tokyo.
She did.
But I feel like she also died in the comet.
Well, you think those two weren't that closely related? Like timeline-wise?
No, because she got dressed up for the festival to go to go see the comet, and then in that other scene she was dressed in her school clothes to say she went.
Fair. But she did go looking for him.
Oh my gosh. And the red string was his tether into the present time. And he saw everything. Oh my gosh.
But what do you think is going to happen from here?
I have no idea.
Me either.
What do you think?
I have no idea. This is actually something that I've really enjoyed about watching anime, is that it's very unpredictable. Like it does. Maybe it follows, like, if you watch enough of it, a storyline. But as of right now, I'm just on the edge of my seat. I have no idea.
I think I held my breath for like a full 3 minutes.
Straight headache.
My heart is racing. I want these two to be together so bad.
They need to find each other somehow.
I'm like gasping for air right now. They need to find each other somehow.
But given, I forget the word.
Musubi.
They're gonna connect somehow. That's the whole point of that word.
Time is flowing,
like
it's connecting.
them finding each other is the definition of that word, I feel like.
Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. I hope you're right.
Me too.
Okay. That is the end of part 2 of Your Name.
Just getting hit by a comet.
We're in the time warp. Okay. Hit us up with your comments. I'm feeling a lot of feelings. I'm clearly not okay. I cannot breathe. I feel sick. I feel sad. I don't know what I'm thinking, other than Taki and Mitsuha need to be connected. Musubi, everybody. Do you have anything to throw in?
I don't even know. I feel like they're already connected, but I want them to find each other.
Their hearts are connected.
Yeah.
Yes, their hearts are connected. We need them to find each other. Let us know your thoughts without giving any spoilers away for the end, please and thank you. So hit us up in the comments below. Do us a solid here, folks, and give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and you need to subscribe because you need that notification that part 3 is coming, and it is coming next week. We're gonna keep moving on. I need to see what happens here. Okay, so we will see you soon for Your Name, part 3. Bye.